All right, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's another one of those, man. So listen, man. We finna get it in as usual, man. Talk some ball with the barbershop, man. It's what we do, man. Let's go.
You want answers?
Boss Cowboy.
You can't handle the truth.
Bring real back. He be speaking his mind. I need the cash pronto. Throw interception like Romo.
Boss Cowboy.
You want answers?
Where your voice matters.
Run it up, run it up.
You can't handle the truth.
Run it up, run it up.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Obviously can't talk yet. We got the barbershop talk. So, man, what's up with this Brady sneak dissing, DJ? Well, you gotta talk to us. You go ahead, bro. You go ahead.
Man, we just dealing with the simple fact that, he know he retired. But he just got it in his heart still, man.
Oh, that's
Still
right.
see the blue stars from that last game. Yeah, man.
I think it's a bad sign, bro. It's showing me that Brady finna be typical, man, that he already placating to the TV. You see what I'm saying? Like, he already showing.
Yeah, they already grooming him to
Yeah.
see what side of the fence he gonna be on.
Yeah, he showed with that he gonna be typical, like using Dallas as a whipping boy. Cause it's just kind of weird to me that Dak retired you, but you had something to say about him.
That's just a page out of Tony's book.
Oh,
That's just a page out of Tony's book. Even though you played for the team, being highly critical of that team, the organization period. You know what I'm saying? I feel like anybody, because Tom could literally just get on TV and be himself, and just because of all he achieved, whether he sells it all, we're gonna give him time to get his feet wet and find himself.
right.
The fact that all you gotta do is talk about the Cowboys and you can make headlines. I think everybody, I can't be mad at it.
Yeah, it's business.
I can't be mad at it.
It's business. It's just sad to see Brady a sucker, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I just gotta say it like it is. It's sad to see that Brady, you a sucker, man.
It's unnecessary.
It's unnecessary, bro.
We knew that in so many ways.
Yeah. It's
Some suckers are good.
Cause it's like you don't gotta sell your soul, bro. You could actually stand on principle.
Yeah.
You could, like your mystique and your performance has been so great that you could literally say, "Nah, I'm not finna trash another man."
I didn't hear what he said. What he said?
He basically said, "Will Dak show up?"
The thing is, being that he's played against them.
No, he not speaking facts. Oh, weirdo! Like you a weirdo. Like he not speaking facts.
Being that he played against them
And beat him.
You know what I'm saying?
He retired you. That ain't no facts.
Even when you beat him, he still played a hell of a game.
Right.
Versus you. So I just feel like maybe it's just one of them things where this is one of the young boys that gave me a hard time.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the way it was done, it was so scripted, DJ. You know what I mean? They had all that, let's effing go and all that, just cornballs. I'm just being honest, bro. It's sad to me to see Brady.
But even more reason for it to be Tom this year. Y'all go head to head quite a few times.
Yeah.
Y'all made headlines with y'all matchup before, so your criticism comes from it could seem like it's biased and scripted, and we don't. You can make sense of it all.
Right.
For everybody on TV, because he gonna have to stand on that.
Yeah.
He gonna have to stand on that, and he'll be there commentating them games with the Cowboys in the playoffs, and you still gotta continue to sing his praises after that. He has offensive MVP when he had the raises, throughout the season. So he gonna have to take that with a grain of salt for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So obviously, man, I know you already heard Dallas meet the Browns game 1.
Man.
What's your thoughts, man? I want to hear from both of y'all on this one, man. For real.
There you go first. It's gonna be tough, brother.
That's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough.
Hey,
Is Deshaun Watson to be back?
Yep.
I was just gonna say it.
I got him on the thumbnail.
You better be.
Hey, they're gonna get a heavy dose of Myles Garrett, brother.
Okay, now listen.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made both of those points because that's exactly where I was gonna take it.
All right.
Now, being that I feel like we got significant pieces moving in the right direction. Concerning our offensive line, they say it's pretty set in stone with who gonna play what.
Right.
It ain't no more questions being asked. So I'm ready for that Garrett Guyton matchup.
Me too.
They gotta go and give it to us because if you could just, you don't even have to physically dominate this man. All you got to do is get in his way. You see what I'm saying? And if he can shock us with just a few good, you ain't gotta win every matchup every down in the series. But if you could just show us physically, you know what I'm saying, that hey, I can slow him down to where we could run the offense. Y'all can put a tight end next to me. Even if we shouldn't even run the ball this way. Just pull the guard next to me and go. You know what I'm saying?
He's starting at the top.
This way is the compliment.
I love
but
it.
Yeah,
That's the best way to start.
But if you could just show us a little bit, you see, Myles Garrett ain't just a guy that could just beat you with speed. Like that man is strong. Like,
yeah, he's strong.
He's your all around.
And that's Tyler Guyton's weakness.
Yeah. But the thing about it, Guyton is with his athleticism and his aggression. Like even though he's not that strong, I don't expect him to get pushed around like that. You know what I'm saying? I think he could, with his, if he keep his feet moving and keep his hips at a good leverage, man, he should be able to still hold his own versus the bigger defensive ends like, you know, a Cameron Jordan, you know what I'm saying, a guy that got speed but more get into your chest, them type of guys. Because if you telling me a guy got a block of Michael Parsons every now, I ain't really tripping off this.
Hey, we got our first Twitch comment, man. It's the first time we got a Twitch coming up in here, man. So we streaming on Twitch. Yeah, man. So appreciate the follow.
But,
yeah.
I mean, Watson playing,
See, that's what people not talking about, man. Watson.
That's definitely.
How people not talking about that, bro?
They gotta know that he's gonna give us a better version of what he was.
That's what I said,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying? Cause
yeah.
He had unfinished business in Houston.
Right.
And for him to go to Cleveland, like I'm glad that we playing a team that was
a playoff
team last year. That was a great team. Really, they was just a quarterback away, like a lot of people in a lot of situations. But man, if we can get him back at his best, because I'd rather play a team like this than to play somebody we gonna dominate teams, and then we face a little adversity and see where we really got holes at. Like,
yeah,
I feel like it'll be a better matchup than what people think it is.
Cooper got something to prove.
No,
yeah, it's a revenge game.
You don't think so?
I think he do. How you you don't think?
Ooh.
You think he friendly like that?
I think he's friendly like that, but he because one thing about it is, and I don't want to get too far off topic because this just I've been watching Mike Zimmer interviews lately. So, I don't believe that they'll be in a situation to where they'll be able to just dominate us with one receiver. Or, you know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't think he'll be able to just get off to where they'll let him get in.
Yeah.
In any case scenario, like they're gonna have to take what we give him. Cause
you don't think he like that, but just he's not vocal like that?
Nah,
he don't.
He's a route runner, like he's not.
Yeah, but I think he go give us his best. But I've been watching him. But D, I'm gonna say this though. I've been watching him. He's starting to look number 2. I don't see number 1 no more. I don't see like he cold, but he not what he was with us, bro.
If he gets away from you, he's dangerous. If you can get lost in that route before he breaks, It's dangerous. He's probably gonna catch the ball, but I feel like we can get it to his head, and we got a lot of young dogs over there.
Yeah.
On defense that don't give a damn about you being Amari Cooper, and we want to see you too.
Hey, they got a squad because
you was sitting laying it down on us anyway.
Yeah, and then I didn't even know this.
In a weight game,
I didn't even look, man. They got Jerry Judy over there, boy. They got a squad over there, boy.
Yeah.
They got a squad. The Browns low key.
But like I said, man, you rather go through it now.
Yeah, go through it now.
What we really look like than to have these games where this guy making plays, that guy making plays. Because I mean, whether people like it or not, we finna be trying stuff.
Yeah.
In the preseason. So
yeah, well,
offense gonna look a little vanilla.
You think he's gonna be vanilla year 2? Year 2.
Nah. I'm talking about as far as the draft picks, all the new additions, the second string guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm talking about,
yeah, and you're right though. I can see where it's vanilla because why would you want to kind of open up Guyton?
Yeah.
You would want to kind of help him.
Yeah, and that's
you're right.
I was talking about earlier. I'm like, well, I just hope they can really play into that and use it as a strength because regardless of what his production is on the field, I feel like we should be able to. Our offense is our offense, but we need plays to where if we in a situation to where we playing a defensive end that he can't block too well. You know, we need something to counter that.
Yeah.
We might need to run an option play where we ain't blocking him and we just gonna read that guy and you just go up to the linebacker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we need to be able to counter. We need to what's the word I'm looking for? Man, we just gotta be proactive when it comes to all the mistakes that he can.
You gotta help him. And you're right. I can see it being vanilla.
Yeah.
You know, you got to put some tight ends over there. Yeah. We got Z back. He's a super blocker. You got to, set him over there. Mm-hmm. You know, you got to – it ain't nothing wrong with going into a game knowing we finna run the ball. Yeah. We finna be conservative this game.
You say Najee Harris.
Yeah, I'll take it. Hey, man.
Benny can take 2 of the carries now. Somebody gonna hold it.
This dude named Michael Gibson said Watson has been studying and working himself back into the game shape, and I'm glad we got a top defense out the gate. Yeah. And if we win, the critics can get off Dak because he's a top 10 quarterback. I agree with everything, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. They ain't gonna never get off Dak. The only thing that's gonna make boys get off Dak, in my opinion, bro, he got to win the whole thing.
Yeah, they gotta win the whole.
He got to win the whole thing. He can't even just get there, bro. It's like they gonna always switch it on Dak. It's just whatever, because they switch it every year.
Yeah, they gonna constantly move the goalpost.
That's what they gonna do. They make money from that, bro.
That's just the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's just the Cowboys. Boy, that smell good, man. Mm-hmm. That Fluffies do that. Ooh, boy, some chicken, boy. I swear, man. If y'all can smell this chicken through the phone.
We get the best. We get to see, man. Look, I got all the faith in the world in Mike Zimmer. Because I done learned something from him already. Yeah. Just like we talked about last week as far as just the whole coaching philosophy. You know, I'm the type of guy that was so caught up in the turnovers and everything.
Yeah.
That I didn't realize how.
It's supposed to be cut my hair.
Tamika?
Samika.
Oh, Simeon. He right there. He's gonna come in.
Yeah,
how you doing?
My bad. I got it. But yeah, man, I'm Mike really it broke it down to me as far as a defense that's identity is centered around stopping the run is the most sustainable, basically.
Yeah.
You know, we had a lot of turnovers, leading the league in certain categories. Having a havoc rate we had this past season, it's easy to get caught up in all of that. But at the end of the day, you can do all of that and still be subject to just about anything when it comes to the run game.
Right.
When you're not making that the main point of the defense. So, you know, we can preach takeaways and sacks all day, but it hasn't sustained us. So, you know.
Every time I come in the barbershop, I get mad at Quinn, bro. I almost hate Quinn, bro. I'm growing a hate for Quinn, bro. Yeah, and they just asked about that interview. I'm breaking it down now, so I'm gonna be talking about that interview in the next couple of days because I heard a whole lot that I'm almost certain a lot of people ain't talking about, bro. But nah, Zimmer yeah, it's almost like, you know, the takeaways are pretty, man, and it definitely work against the weaker teams. But I would rather you be a defense that can just stop points.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing, and I do like you giving that offense a lot of opportunities because when you gave that offense opportunities, Dagnan was sitting down in the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
They put teams away, you know, but I don't care about that if you can't do that on San Fran, man. I need you to do that on Green Bay. I need you to do that. You know what I'm saying? This you know, when teams are matched up with you right. Yeah, my boy say Dan Quinn checked out. I'm gonna talk about that, bro. I swear, man. I swear, boy. Can't stand Dan Quinn. The more and more I think about Dan Quinn, the more I can't stand that dude, bro. Like it's like he was trying to get a job, man. It's more and more I just look back at it. And I look at how he talked, his interviews, how he sold himself, all those experiments. It's like you was showing out, bro. It's like you was doing stuff to try to make yourself look like a future head coach.
A guy that's going to really change things.
Yeah, they just care about a guy that just care about the task at hand, bro.
The problem that the team is really facing, you know, you can, I'm gonna come in, we're gonna catch a lot of picks, get a lot of sacks. Our defense still can't stop nobody. If you look at all the L's we took in the playoffs, that's through picks and did all that, but we got the ball ran straight down our throat.
You think he sabotaged?
I don't think intentionally. Yeah, I don't think he intentionally sabotaged, but I think it was.
Yeah, he got to do that regardless.
Yeah,
you
man.
can't throw 35 a game, you out of there in the playoffs.
Yeah, and I said this yesterday, bro. I feel like if your offense give you 25, they did their job, bro.
Yeah.
They
and
did
if your
their job.
defense give up 21, they still did their job.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, say in this past Happy League, bro, you gotta expect 35 again. 21.
Yeah.
Too much. Nah, you gotta expect them to punch back in this league, man.
D.
Everybody got a player on their team that can just hit a home run.
Man, they angles. I'm tripping on that. I'm trying to get
everybody got somebody that can hit the home run.
I figured it out, man. Angles get weirded. Ooh, somebody say Quinn pulled a killing in the playoffs, man.
A little bit. But again, in his defense, it's like I told you, man. When you look at the situations where we was in man, and you look at, you know, what we don't know from a coach's perspective what freedom a player has out there. Like we could be in man, but that don't tell you what technique you got to play with. That don't mean you got to bail or you got to press or you can play 7 yards off. You know what I'm saying? Like how much of that was the player just choosing to play with whatever technique they was comfortable with versus the coaches. You know what I'm saying? Now they should have been more coaches and been like, hey man, quit playing so far off, or look at this, look at that. So it was hard to really just put it on the coach. For me, just looking at bad technique out there, man, and I feel like them guys were just on their heels so much in them games.
My boy Cato said, boss, I hate Quinn too. I truly believe he thought he was going to take Mike McCarthy's job, and when he realized he wasn't getting it, he moved to sabotage.
Man, it's crazy, man. But when you think back to the situation with Rod Marinelli, man,
that happened though. That be happening in the league.
Stayed in Dallas. I'm like, man, y'all really let the team go through all this suffering just because of a front office situation we got going on with a guy.
Yeah.
So, you know, we can't, again, that's where the new media comes in at.
Yeah,
new media. You're not going to hear that on these other older platforms.
Trying to be a TV host.
You said keep Mike off TV?
Yeah,
hold on, let me see if I can.
Go set his playbook.
Hey, you know that he the president. He the president of bleaching now, man.
Man, I ain't know that.
Yeah, he the president, bro.
I ain't know that.
Cause I really wish on the cool, bro. I wish he would have just did it for himself.
Now that I think about it, bro, we probably ain't got nothing to worry about.
What you mean? Nah, I got it.
We probably ain't got nothing to worry about.
I'm thugging through it.
Cause if Mike coaching against us, if he gonna be, it's gonna be a repeat of what happened in Atlanta.
I said the same.
See what
man.
I'm saying? So it's like I feel like he's better than what they had.
Yeah.
He might make the situation better.
I see short term better.
Yeah, it's
I see short term.
My bad. They got better players and everything.
They got better players.
They definitely a better team.
They're a better team.
And I feel like they still.
But he's still soft at heart.
Exactly.
Well, let me ask you this.
He's soft at heart.
They're gonna run into
Quinn
the
is
same
soft at
problems
heart.
that we ran into.
Right.
Are they gonna win the games they supposed to win?
No. Because Mike McCarthy was the equalizer. It's just like I said about Mike Zimmer.
It was that offense pulling them out.
Exactly.
Yeah, our offense was pulling them out. I definitely feel that. And see, check this, bro. To your point, I start thinking about Dan Quinn, bro. Dan Quinn really, when he started to settle in, he was the same choke dude that he was when they lost it to the Super Bowl.
It go back to my other points. When you're not the head coach and you ain't top of the food chain, it don't really matter that much. So
right.
you can make your.
No, he had Washington.
So you can make yourself. You make yourself look that much better. Twice a year. So you go from being the head coach. Yeah, but you go from being the head coach, now they minimize your responsibility just being a defensive coordinator. Now you can really shine. You know what I'm saying?
See, I think subconsciously he checked out. I don't even think it was conscious. I think he was, man. And I said this, you got to fire a dude that interviewed 2 times.
But we were so desperate.
Like what Black was
we were so desperate. Keep him here.
You got to fire a dude that interviewed 2 times. So
Jerry paid him again to stay because we wanted him to stay. I wanted him to stay.
Somebody asked a question with a super chat. He said, "Boss, would you rather go 10-7 and beat some of the top teams, or 12-5 only beating the lesser talented?" Man, I take 9-8 beating the better teams. Like, listen, I put it like this.
I'll take 10-7 as long as we whip them all in the playoffs.
Right.
So
it's what gets you ready for the playoffs. That's to me, like a lot of people gonna be looking at that record. I ain't looking at that record.
I'll be honest with y'all.
Yeah, all the way.
I'll be honest. I don't even look at it like that. I look at it I straight up look at the division games. Yeah. I don't look at lesser teams, none of that. I don't look at the better teams because if as long as you dominate your division and you gonna make it to the playoffs. So it really don't matter what teams you beat because you can have a team that's in your division that you got to see twice a year. They can have the worst record in the league, but just because you got to play them so often, they got the recipe for you, man. It's always a great matchup. How many years was Cleveland Browns the worst team in the NFL and played Tom Brady the first game of the season and they damn near lost almost every time?
But we own the division. I want to see us beat the better teams.
But that's what I'm saying. The record don't matter. As long as we dominate the division, the record don't matter.
I want us to dominate the. I want us to start with the Browns. I want us to start with a team that everybody's saying they go beat us. They already favored them by 1 point in Vegas.
Philadelphia.
Now Philly, we own it. We own the division already.
Yeah, so I ain't worried about that.
Yeah, I want to see. Okay, when you run up against San Fran, don't get hit in your mouth, man. Don't barely beat Detroit. I want you to whoop a team that everybody's saying go whoop you.
Yeah, Cleveland is the best case scenario we could possibly be in, especially with them.
The Ravens, we got them.
Them feeling like.
Appreciate it.
Especially with them, especially with them feeling like we
thank you, bro.
Like they set us up for failure. That's what they wanted to be. The Cowboys ain't did this, they ain't did that, they ain't got no big superstars out there. So yeah, let them play the Cleveland Browns, man, and get beat up on. But that ain't gonna be the case.
Yeah,
that ain't gonna be the case at all. It's so easy to assume. It's easy to assume how a matchup is gonna go. But,
Hold on, star in the house. Hold on, star in the house. This is one of my pictures. I want to see a real in-game adjustments and real toughness. Man, I'm excited, man. I wish the season was tomorrow, man. I swear
I
to
don't even
God.
want to see in-game adjustments. I just
What
want to
you
see
mean?
how we gonna roll out there and do what we do. Like I'm saying, man, like I wouldn't. As
So
a
you
coach,
saying
as a
like
coach,
bang him in the mouth?
as a coach, as a coach, man, in this season coaching children, I run the same play till you show me that you know I'm running the same play. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that we done had all these problems with our defense and who playing what, man, can we run out there in a traditional 4-3 and just play football and it be solid defense
I like
versus
that. I love
trying
what
to
you're
do
saying.
all this blitzing and let's adjust now. Keep running that, man, and let's get it perfect first. And let's make sure everybody executing it right before we try to, you know what I'm saying? It's a preseason game. I don't give a damn if we win or lose. Now, when them starters out there, they need to get their numbers right. But at the end of the day, I want to actually get something out of the preseason game, man. I want to put players that's actually going to play in real game scenarios where they going to be used. So I'd rather not be trying to switch it up to, you know what I'm saying? We gotta use it for what we need it for versus trying to look flashy and all that out there because I'd rather see what type of defense we going to be because the plays are going to change when the personnel change, when the starters leave. So, you know, you're going to have a few guys just getting beat. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
You got them chunk plays we're going to give up once the starters come out, all that kind of shit. So, you know, as long as the starters dominate, I can live with the new guys coming in, giving up 2 touchdowns, and we end up losing by 3. You know what I'm saying? It's a preseason scenario. So, but I want to be able to say, oh, yeah, we're going to run out there in that 43, and, it's going to be a force to be reckoned with. But we still got Osa.
Yeah, we got Osa.
Mozzie still. I want to see how much better it looks for them just being able to play up front.
Yeah, I'm concerned about Mozzie, but that's another topic. I will say this though, man. There's one thing that pissed me off at the very first part of the Zimmer interview, and I gotta respect Zimmer for his savviness, man, knowing how to kind of do business in Dallas. He said we don't quite have everything. That's the first thing he said in his interview. Mm-hmm. And he's smart enough to know not to be putting stuff out there unless he's trying to get front office attention. Mm-hmm. I think he a vet, and I think he like know how to work Jerry.
He done been there before. Huh?
He done been there before. So it's like y'all not listening to me in private. I'm gonna go sit down with some media people, and I'm gonna put this out there where it's gonna put pressure on y'all because they not giving Zimmer what he needs. That's bottom line what he said.
Also letting y'all know.
So he was offensive coordinator last time.
No, he D coordinator. Yeah, and under 5 coaches. Got a ring with us and everything. The last ring was Zim.
Zim said even when they asked him about Michael Parsons, he said
he was under 5 head coaches, bro. Under Dallas.
He said I wouldn't even tell y'all how I'm gonna use Michael. I'll tell Michael how I'm gonna use him.
Yeah, before he went to Minnesota and before he went to Cincinnati, he was under, and he did a great interview, bro. He been under Parcells. Yep. He said Parcells taught him more than any coach. He said Parcells was the one that really trained him on how to be a head coach. So he he really might be our next head coach, low key, bro. I don't even want to talk that soon.
Yeah, but go look at what Mike had to say about him.
Going to get some at Green Bay. Yeah, it was respect.
Man,
that's real.
Think about it, man. You talking about. Bro, you talking about Adrian Peterson.
That's real.
I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers, man.
That's real.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
He drafted that dude that beat us in. Mike McCarthy.
Yeah.
Now, Mike McCarthy brought him in.
For Green Bay.
Yeah. He talking about Jordan Love. Yeah. He talking about Jordan Love.
Oh.
He drafted Jordan Love.
No, he didn't.
He wasn't there.
No. That wasn't Zimmer. No.
No, he talking about Mike McCarthy.
No, Zimmer didn't.
Mike McCarthy.
Zimmer didn't. He was gone. They ran him off by then. Yeah, they ran off. Now, I do like the fact that Zimmer, his defense been ranked top like multiple years.
Look at the personnel he had, man.
No, he had some dogs. Man. He had some dogs.
But he had, his defense was always a good one.
Yeah. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't think they giving him what he want, bro. I'm peeping the game. I think Steve and
it's
them
gonna take another
is selling
draft.
them out, bro. I think it's gonna take another draft. Or they gotta spend some money, bro. They gotta trade.
We already in a bad situation. We already in a bad situation where players need to be signed. It's just not the year. It's just not. It just ain't.
And they ain't gonna be aggressive.
But the thing is, man, I believe in Will McClay so much, man. And it's gonna show. It's gonna show when we giving him more. But the success he had this year make them pay a little more attention to him.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? If he do something, if he makes some noise with our defense this year, this offseason, I'm pretty sure they'll give him a little bit more what he wants as far as personnel concerned.
That's what made me sick about front office. But you right. And see, this is what I don't like about our. This is what I hate about our front office, though. They don't get you what you asked for, but then they turn around and blame you for when you don't lose. Yeah. So, like, it was obvious even Dan Quinn was trying to get Bobby Wagner. They forced LVE on him, but then when Green Bay run the ball down your throat, now everybody mad at Dan Quinn. And he like, man, I'm out of here, bro. Like, I also, to a degree, don't even blame Dan Quinn. But then I'm seeing when Zimmer got to come out and say, man, we're a little short. Like, hold on, bro. That's the first thing he said. Man, and see,
nigga ain't make no other point.
Thank you, bro.
We a little short.
That's the first thing out his mouth. He sending a message. I'm gonna talk about that later, man. Y'all, yeah, he covering his bases, and people ain't peeping it.
Again, it take an old coach that don't give a damn out of an already coach.
Right, yeah, and know how to move.
Yeah, so I ain't here to kiss nobody ass.
Yeah, I'm
really
here to win.
Yeah,
and I do what I gotta do. If I gotta put pressure through the media, that's what I do.
That's why I appreciate it.
Yeah, Zim, that dude, man. I'm liking Zim more and more.
Because it seemed like shots at Quinn, but it was the truth. When I was sitting there, I'm like, man, you know what? Them turnovers really ain't shit. Because everybody still was just, man, when I look at the big plays we gave up, I'm like, damn, we got nothing for that.
Zim petty too. He said, I ain't watched the Minnesota game since I left. I said that boy. I like a dude that got chip on his shoulder like that, man. Hey, y'all, but I'm finna get up out of here, man.
Minnesota on the schedule?
Nah, they not on the schedule this year. I wish.
What's the name?
Hey, but man, it's that barbershop talk, man. We're gonna be bringing this to y'all. This gonna be on the constant, you know what I'm saying? Make sure they know where to find you, D.
Oh, watch that. Oh, yeah, man. Hit me up on Faith Fanatic, man. We back at it like a bad habit, man.
Yes, indeed. Hey, Isaiah, man, where can they find you if they want that best fade in the country?
Right here, next level. Cedar Hill. Man, we right next to Razoo.
Next to Razoo. All right, man. You don't put in some comments, bro. So.
Go Cowboy!
Where can they find you, big dog?
Go Cowboy!
Where can they find you, big dog?
Cedar Hill. Hillbillies Mall.
Let's get
next
it.
Level. Barber.
Next level barber.
Home of the Hitters.
Let's get it, man.
Wig splitter.
Wig splitter.
Rich flipper.
Boss Cowboy Sports. Where your voice matters.
Love, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just trying to get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid. Love, dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. Niggas hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in light, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light but still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, green to go, even when it's slow. Higher